Morning, everyone. This is Weekly Instant 212. Mm, Shortly following 211. And let's see what will happen. One art, two spades. This should. Ah, no, I was gonna say it shows four, but it only shows four if West had raised to two hearts or bid something else. Then double would be a support double. Here I have nothing else to add, except bidding game. Some weird distributions, I guess. I could imagine making slam, but this is definitely not one of those. In fact, we're almost certainly going down. So East bid hearts. Well, yeah, all I need is club finesse and clubs to be 3-3, which is 18%. And spades to work out, because West clearly doesn't have spades left. I'm wondering if I can do something here with diamond, throwing in West or something. I was thinking something extreme like taking the ace of clubs. Um, yeah, I don't have the entries for that, but that could be some kind of a situation where I could play a low club to the queen, and now when West gets in, he needs to underlead his queen. But now here, dummy had 12, I had, I think 14. Ace queen jack is 14. This is 26. He showed 7. He probably has the king of clubs to go along with it. At which point the queen of diamonds could be in either hand. I don't see anything better at the moment than clubs 3-3. Maybe if I only take out one club, one round of trump, and then play on clubs. Maybe that works, yeah. It's not too bad, I think. Only thing is I need to then perhaps ruff a club with the queen, in which case I need the spade 10 to fall or to be onside. Okay, clubs are 3-3. Ah, that's the point. Yes, I forgot about that. But it's not like I could have avoided this. So I need to ruff this high again. And now I guess I need to finesse West for the 10 of spades. Well, in fact, it's not so clear. I would ideally want to, because East either has, assuming spades are 3-2, he either has 2-5-3-5, sorry, 2-5-3-3 or 3-5-3-2. But those seem to be equally likely, but maybe East has a stiff spade, in which case I'm going down, but at least I'm going down one less if I take this finesse. Yeah, that's super annoying. I'm going down 2 now. I could have made it if I ruff with the 8 or the 9, but that was too committal at that point, I think. I could also have made it by just drawing trump and then playing on clubs, but I think this was better. It's not so clear because Duck a spade, no, that doesn't work at all. If I had ducked a spade. And everybody made it. Yeah, I mean, because it's kind of the obvious way of playing is just play for this 3-3 split. Or, I mean, kind of the obvious thing to do in any hand is just draw trump and think later. I'm not convinced I played this bad, but I misplayed this, but me not being convinced is not an argument. It's kind of a weakish hand, but it's not like we're not playing a game here. So let's try 3-no trump. Maybe I have 9 or 10 tricks. Yeah, okay. No opposition bidding. Well, I mean, whatever. We'll just... Why are we kidding? I'm just gonna take the diamond finesse, and West is the safe hand as well, so that's something. Let's keep this 2 of diamonds in case I need an entry to dummy. The 2 can be overtaken by the 3. That sucks. Okay, at least that worked. Now I might as well take the ace of clubs first. In case the king of clubs is... I mean, in case I need to get to dummy at some point. Or in case the ace of clubs just somehow blocks things. It's not exactly specific, but just bear with me. However, now I think I have enough tricks, don't I? Okay, let's not mess this completely up. First overtake the 2 and then come back with the 3. And then the jack of spades also fell. It's very nice of you guys. They probably miscounted my distribution because I bid it like a no trump hand and I had a stiff. And maybe cashing this ace of clubs is also confusing, not sure. I should say that I would definitely overcall. Can you see the hands? That's another thing. Yes, I would definitely overcall one heart with that West hand. I mean, if you're waiting for the perfect suit quality, you're just gonna pass too many times. I don't know what to do with these hands. I'm not sure. It's a bit reckless, but reckless is not a bad word in bridge, not necessarily, at least. So I have 10 tricks, what I appear to be 10 tricks after this lead. And I can't afford to duck this, and I can't afford to take the club finesse. So I'm just gonna take my tricks and see how that goes. Queen of diamonds. Ace of diamonds. And a good player would look at the discards, but guess who's not a really good player? It would be me. Jack of spades, it's an interesting discard, but ultimately not that great. So apparently, okay, I have 9 tricks. I can't resist because it just looked like, so I didn't count the discards, but I think there was a big difference in spade length between East and West. So yeah, I was actually right about that. It was 6-3. So although actually that did not reflect anything in the club disparity, the club distribution. The club split was 3-3, so you could argue I was lucky there. Like, I'm just gonna bid slam or grab. Oh shit! I wanted to bid for no trump. Oh my god. Okay. It's not a great slam. It's a decent plan, but it is a great. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not a great grand. I want to say it is a great slam. That was a misclick, but what can you do? It was definitely a misclick, but that's the way it is. Anything I need to pay attention to? No, because I can always come back to my hand with a hard ruff, so I don't need to. Ah, wait, I need to ruff something in dummy. And that something is a club. At least I think it's best this way. Not 100% convinced, but should I ruff this high and then no, I can't ruff twice high. I can't ruff high twice. I have to ruff this one low. And the club finesse worked as well, so this is gonna be a terrible score. Maybe some people fall asleep. I don't know. It's definitely gonna bid for no trump, and I mean, I don't know if it's called a misclick or not. I think I just didn't pay attention. I wanted to click on for no trump, but I was busy with the commentary or whatever, and I just clicked on the wrong thing. I mean, just like not checking where you're clicking and clicking is, I guess, a misclick. Not sure. I was in the middle of a sentence saying I'm just gonna bid slam or grand depending on how many key cards he has. In the meantime, we're in a 4-spade contract where West had ace king of diamonds. I guess it's not exactly rocket science. I can just go there, take one hard finesse. If it works, I can take two more trumps, and oh no, I can take one more trump and repeat. Okay, spades are 4-1. It's important to know. And the 10 appeared. Which means that I can just draw trump and lose one more heart if need be. Well, in fact, the 10 is completely useless. It would have been useless anyway. But the point is that they're 4-2 or 3-3. Only thing I shouldn't do is play the ace of hearts. I could play a low heart now, intending to ruff, but that would only help if West somehow had 4 hearts, which he doesn't, so it makes no difference. I can just draw trump now, because so if I had played the ace of hearts 2 tricks earlier, then West could ruff in and play a spade, which would have meant a swing of 2 tricks rather than 1. Should be a good score. I guess there is a way of misplaying this. It's always a bit uncomfortable not drawing all trumps at once and trying to set up your side suit. On the other hand, this is it's a very basic advice that I'm sure there are many exceptions for that. Whenever you have a side suit, first set it up before drawing trump. I have a 17 count, but it's not extraordinary. Well, it's definitely enough to accept a 2-note trump invitation, but... Okay, wow. That's funny, so I'm gonna have... The funny thing is... Oh yeah, well I have entry problems to both hands, so... I was gonna say I have an entry problem to south, which is the stronger hand, but... It's equally right about north. It's very cagey. Now, the most tricks I can imagine taking is overtake the 10 of diamonds, spade double finesse, overtake the queen of diamonds. So let's say, just for a second. So sanity check. If diamonds are breaking, I have 3 discards, so that's not enough. On the other hand, what it means is that I don't need to take the spade double finesse. All I need is a normal finesse. Okay, so let's do that. I hope I'm making sense. It's far from a guarantee. If the spade finesse doesn't work, the spade finesse doesn't... Ah, no, I can take the spade finesse at the very end as well, right? Kind of. Ugh. So here's my problem. If I overtake this and take the spade finesse, they can play a club, and now I'm relying on a 3-3 diamond break. Not good. If I take all the diamonds now, by overtaking one of the diamonds, so that only needs a 4-2 split, which probably is the case. If I take all the diamonds now and play a spade at the end, I still have an issue because... I know I don't have an issue. Well, I need to discard something, but there's actually no... there's no annoying thing that they can play. I can overtake this queen, which is, I think, a good compromise between security and... So safety and tricks. Of course they were 3-3 as well. Well, I mean, it's hard for me to imagine someone taking less tricks than this, so I guess it would be a bad-ish score, but not, you know. Well, 70%, I would say by my standards, is not a bad score. But yeah, the spade honors were also split. One club. One spade. It's enough for a reverse. This is a weak hand, right? Oh no, it's not. Best way of playing this 2 spade is that simply it's unlimited, and because it's such a cheap bid, it makes sense to make it often. I'm tempted to just play clubs from the top because it's too much drama getting back to my hand, or whatever north is. Oh, that's very nice. It's very nice of you guys. I can't play the king of hearts, hoping they will take it, but they will probably not. They did. They want to cash out in spades, fine, but that's, however, very nice. Some kind of misunderstanding between them, but I'm gonna take it. This will be a very good score. 75, not sure. One diamond, one heart. Okay, and I have this hand. Yeah, two hearts is the book bit. Let's just make the book bit for once. Let's just make the book bit for once. And actually, 3-note trump is probably placed better from my partner's side, because I have the long stop in dummy. That always works a bit better. 4 plus 4 is 8, 9 tricks, okay. So that should be my goal here, not to go down if I have 9 tricks. East overcalled hearts, and now he's playing spades. Super annoying. Okay. So I have not the rest, but one from the rest. So now in some weird cases I might even be able to squeeze East in clubs and diamonds, but sorry, clubs and hearts, but actually probably both players hold both suits, so well, East might have Queen Jack 10 or 6 cards, but East having, you know, Queen Jack 10 of hearts, and I don't even know, I can't even count that far. You would need to have 5 clubs and 6 hearts, let's say, and we've seen 3 spades already, so it's very unlikely, but squeezes are not always legitimate. Okay, let's not block this suit just yet. Okay, he has 2 diamonds, 3 spades, 5 hearts, so 3 clubs, I guess. Okay, hearts are not high and clubs are also not high. They both have a higher, no they don't, but what? What? I wasn't paying attention. I'm such a defeatist little boy that I just didn't notice that the West completely lost his marbles, and the Queen of Clubs was there. Great. Okay, one club you can discard. This was it. In fact, here, East was legitimately squeezed because West discarded the 10 of clubs. It's the only way, yeah. Here, East is squeezed. West was trying to unblock somehow, but I mean, it's completely inappropriate. Okay, so it's a funny tournament here. 2 bad results, but in the end, 66%. Better than nothing. Better than last week, at least. Thanks for watching. See you around.